Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of Let's Play Monkey Island. We're picking up straight where we left off as we encounter some PC problems. Just give it a second to load up. But yeah,
Guybrush is just slipping out of the normal time-space continuum there a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, I just love the little Guybrush walking down the path there.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh.
But yeah, we're leaving the circus tent victorious, money in hand. Let's go and spend it, shall we?
Am I right in thinking that we no longer have the pot? I think it flew off
Yes,
Guybrush's head as he got fired.
Yeah,
okay,
we lose the pot.
Oh. Could have made some risotto in that pot. I don't know.
You have to think. Just
I
like,
did.
Could have made
We could have made some soup.
Soup is good. But yeah, we're just gonna pick up the map. There's 100 gone already.
I hope you brought enough money.
That's almost a quarter.
Indeed.
It'll make a swell gift.
There you go.
Will indeed make a swell
made
gift.
A wise decision. Now get lost.
Okay. So that's not all. We're also going to head back to where we went before. Except instead of going to the alleyway this time, we're going to head into the shop next to it.
Because now you have money, you can buy stuff.
Yes, even though we didn't go in here before, this is indeed the shop.
Oh, the shopkeeper. Oh, I love that guy.
He's great.
He's so good. He's my favourite Monkey Island character, I think.
The shopkeeper, really? I mean, he's great.
From this area, he's my favourite character. I'm gonna leave my actual favourite character as a surprise for when we finally meet him.
Just buy something.
Fair enough.
Don't think, just
I'm sure
I
you can imagine who mine would be.
What do you want?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
About this sword.
So we have to.
Yeah, what about it?
I feel this is a little bit convoluted, but
I want it.
It is an old game. You have to
Great.
you have to go
That's 100
pick
pieces
the
a
item
day,
up,
yeah,
bring it to
respect.
him, and then ask about it.
What else do you want?
About this
It's another 100.
Yeah, what about it?
75. Oh, you mean for the...
I want
Sorry,
it.
yeah, the sword's 100 and
Yeah.
then the shovel is
Great.
75.
Oh,
Ugh.
it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah,
And
you'll
I'm
dig
sure
up
the eagle eye
75
amongst
pieces of
our
eight
viewers
in
have
no
noticed that
time.
that there's a strange
Here's some
safe up
treasure
top
for the
that looks a
rest
bit
of us,
out of
would you?
place. That will be
What else do you
used
want?
at some point in the future.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Oh, be my guest, Fancy Pants.
So, we're going to head out and actually do a trial now. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
So you're gonna go find the treasure, right?
Yes, I'm going to
Yeah.
do treasure hunting first.
That's
Just
good.
because it's the simplest. You get the map, you get the shovel, you go do it.
Yeah, I guess.
The others require a little bit more back and forth.
Ingenuity, I think, as well. This one is very much just sort of
Follow
do
the
this.
instructions.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a little bit of
I guess,
ingenuity about it.
That's the thing.
Because
All
of-
the puzzles do in this game.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super hard, but when you look at the map, for example,
Yeah.
as we're about to find out. So first of all, we have to head into the forest, which is where it's located. Which requires us to head back to the main map and head to this fork here.
Which obviously isn't immediately obvious as somewhere that you
yeah.
can walk to. Yeah.
So here, welcome to the forest. We'll come in here a few times.
It's looking very nice, the new graphics.
I'm going to look at the
I
map.
think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Yep, do the monkey. It's not immediately obvious what the map is, but yeah, we
I
have
wonder
to
what to
follow
do.
the
What an
instructions.
unusually
But first,
bright
I'm going to
yellow.
grab these plants because
Hey, you found
these will
those
be
quite
useful
quickly.
for later.
I'm surprised you found that so quickly, actually.
You always find the yellow flowers as your first screen.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's set up like that.
Yeah. So
basically,
I imagine people have noticed that, you just quickly glance at a piece of paper and immediately know where to go. Mysterious.
It's almost as if there's 3 directions, left, right, and back.
I know, it's
It's like a
eerie.
regular old stump with the same red flowers that grow all over the forest.
This, they've removed the stump joke from the new version.
Oh, what was the stump joke?
The one where there's a specific stump in the forest that you look under, and in the old version he used to say, "Hey, wait a minute, there's an
Just a
undead
regular old
hell."
stump.
It's this stump, in fact. Yeah, he used to say that there was like a he could see like an undead hell layer down underneath, and he could get down into it, but then it would tell you to insert disk 4323, which obviously didn't exist.
But of course, it doesn't work with the modern game because you don't have floppy disks anymore.
Yeah, it's something we didn't know. I mentioned in the first episode this is the first PC game I ever played, but I didn't mention that in fact it's so old. When I played it on 4 floppy disks.
Those are the good old days, eh? When,
Indeed.
and you get halfway through the best point and it says, please insert disk 5. You think, oh, where did I leave it? Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Look what we've discovered.
Remember,
Yeah,
there are other
there's a memorial plaque and everything.
So go
I know, right?
easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person.
Oh dear.
The legendary lost treasure of
I
Melee
I
Island.
misclick here and read the sign again.
Oh wow, very nice. Yeah. You just go out to the pause menu.
I press escape to try and skip it, and it fails.
Remember, there are other pirates on this
That's
island.
my bad.
So go easy on the treasure.
But yeah, going back,
Leave some for the next person.
because basically we're just gonna dig the treasure up now. So to fill in the time a bit
Here
while
lies
this
treasure of
happens.
such unimaginable wealth.
Yeah. Not only
Well,
did I
you just
play it
have
on
to
4
dig it up
floppy
to
disks,
believe it.
but it also had an early version of
Paid for
DRM
by
on
the Melee
it,
Island
where
Chamber of Commerce.
with the game you got a cardboard wheel with another wheel inside it that
Well, that shouldn't
turned
take too long.
and had symbols and stuff on the outside,
Huh.
and you had to. When the game first started up, it would say it would show you a picture of this person, and it would say which date was this
Hours
pirate
pass.
hung on, and you'd have to match the 2 sides of the cardboard to make that pirate, and it would give a number.
Hey, I think I hit something.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a very
boy.
interesting form of DRM.
It's a
Yeah.
t-shirt. Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless.
And there's our great treasure. We have a
Guess I should put all
T-shirt,
this dirt back now.
Awesome.
and he's even so considerate that he's going to refill the hole.
More hours.
Hours pass. Yes,
Indeed.
yes.
I just want to point out though, one of the things I do love about Monkey Island is in this first section. Basically, what happens is there are quite a few sections where it goes hours pass or whatever, and yet it's always night.
Always night.
Always night.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they might be in the Arctic, where night lasts for a month in the middle of winter. So yeah.
Yeah, it totally looks like the Arctic in the middle of winter right now.
Yeah. It's all the snow and polar bears and things.
Correct. So I'm just heading back into the thing to give them the treasure.
That guy is the
Sure.
life of the party there, spinning on the chandelier. Whoa.
Hell yeah. You wish you were as cool as him.
Well, you discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep.
So that's 1 down. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh yeah.
Second up, we're going to go for
just be running
the
along now.
thievery.
Leave us to our.
We're leaving sword fighting for last because that's, in my mind, the biggest one.
Yeah, I think it's the one that takes the longest, definitely.
Yeah. Plus, we're right here anyway. Thievery's like we have everything we need to do thievery right here, so
Okay.
we're gonna go do it.
Yeah.
Head further back into town. Head around here.
Tick, tock, tick.
It's really atmospheric, isn't it?
It is
Like,
very
it
nice.
does-
It's very, very nice. Adding in ambient noises has made so much difference.
Yeah. People may notice I don't close any doors ever. And all the doors just stay open because I don't close them. And we're gonna go head to the governor's mansion. This bit is kind of infamous because of what happens.
Oh yeah.
So we have to get past the dogs. So the way we're gonna do that is combine the meat we got earlier with the yellow flowers. And I'm just gonna shut up for a second and let people see what happens.
It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance.
Condiment.
Meat with condiment.
What is condiment? Oh, it's the yellow
Condiment's
flowers.
just
Okay,
ketchup.
sorry, I missed you putting the yellow flowers on.
So we give the meat to the dogs, and then this happens.
Important notice.
And you have to have
These
this.
dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
They had to put that notice in. That
Wow.
notice is not in the original game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
because people thought the dogs were dead.
I thought the dogs were dead.
No, they're sleeping.
Oh, no animals were harmed in the making of the game. That's
So-
good.
We're going to head into the mansion. This is a bit weird, this bit,
Oh yeah, this
to be honest.
is awesome.
So, it's an off-screen fight, basically, and we have no control right now. If you want to if you notice thing, especially if you watch the bottom left, when it starts coming up with various things.
Oh yes.
Like hypnotize Coruscant Rhinoceros.
I love this. This is one of my favourite scenes in this game, actually. Punch a red
red
button.
button.
Oh.
Yeah, basically we've had no control of this. All we did to trigger this was walk through that double door.
Look, it's tremendous yak.
Wax lips.
Yeah.
I can't
Push.
move it.
Tremendously dangerous looking yak.
They added in a yak noise. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Staple, remember? Mm-hmm.
A very vital item, I feel.
On the wax lip.
And
Oh
it's
no, on the tremendously
well,
dangerous looking yak.
if-
Ooh.
Sorry to point out, if you look in the top right as well, pictures of the item appear. Like, all the items have art. Even though these items
Wow.
are only used in this off-screen bit,
I'll
they
need
have
this.
art.
That's very good.
Look at the manual
must be
style.
nuts.
Top right.
Oh, nice.
Straight back in there. Wax lips. And we're apparently going to use them with something, I guess.
Gophers.
Gophers.
And of course, there's some handy-dandy gopher repellent right there.
Oh, they make such a nice noise.
With another gopher. Gopher horde.
The funny little van noise as well. This is so much better with ambient noise in.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And so
they
on.
really...
Like, oh man.
I can't open it. Uh-oh.
So, we've hit a snag here. Heavy
Oh
chair
dear.
with sheriff.
Poor sheriff.
That should hold me
Firework
now.
noise.
If only I had a file, I could get the item.
Ah.
Okay, so we need to so we need to get a file to take the idol because it has a padlock on it.
Yeah.
I will remember this bit. This was one of these classic bits where I know exactly where to get the file from. I know exactly who to get it from. I know exactly what I have to do, but I can't remember where I get the item I need to do it.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I'm the same.
You're about to see. I'm unfortunately about to wander around town trying to remember what to do.
Yay.
But for the most part, with a
Yeah.
bit of
What is it
edit-
that you need?
What do you want?
No, here's what I need breath mints.
Oh
I
yeah,
can buy
you do,
them.
don't
Do you
you?
have files?
I need breath mints. I need to buy them from this guy.
Files or nail files?
Nail
I
file.
should have said yes.
Oh, you should have.
Sorry,
Yes.
fresh out of
Ah,
those.
well.
What else do you want?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was different. That was he
think
said
I just
fresh
like the
instead of we're. The text said no, we're out of those, and he said no, fresh out of those.
I did not notice that. But yeah, basically, you need to buy breath mints off this guy, and I can't. Like, I got confused here. Basically, we need breath mints, and I didn't realize you need to talk to the character you need to give the breath mints to first to be able to buy the breath mints from the shopkeeper. So in a second, I'm about to edit out the massive walking around. Just give it a second.
Okay.
And back to the game. That was just a little bit of creative editing that took me a while to work out where I'm supposed to go here. But we're going to head back this way and we're going to go into the prison. Do you remember who's in the prison?
Vaguely. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention hell.
Question is, does he sound like you expect him to sound? Because you've never heard him speak before.
I've never heard him speak
It's hard
before.
to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
No,
Ugh.
I did not envisage him as being Spanish. Spanish?
But yeah.
Spanish, right?
Yeah, Hispanic. Yeah, so now we realize, now I've spoken to him and I know he has bad breath, now I can go and buy breath mints.
See, that's one of these little sort of
I could really use a breath mint.
not obvious ones.
You're telling
Yeah.
me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole
Shield,
roll.
man.
That'll be one piece of
Indeed.
it. What else do you want?
And there's another piece of 8 gone.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Hey, this ain't no
We're going to leave looking for the
Don't take
Swordmaster of
all
Melee Island for later.
We are indeed. That will be our last trial.
Ooh.
I always wondered, like, people probably noticed, we've walked past this church quite a few times.
Yes.
Yeah, that always struck me as odd in the first game. That church is it's not used at all.
Oh,
I think it's used once in the entire game.
how refreshing.
Well, it's definitely used once.
Yeah.
So, have you come to release me?
But I think that's it, yeah.
Would you happen to have a file?
I asked him.
You think I'd be in here if I did? All I have is this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made. You can have that if you bring me something to get rid of these rats.
So we need the carrot
can't
cake,
stand
because
carrot
that makes
cake.
sense, obviously.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give him the gopher repellent I still have from that back scene.
Of course. Again, something that isn't immediately obvious,
These might
because
work on
you
your
never really
rats.
picked that up.
Thanks.
It's true, but like, if you look in your inventory and you see that you have gopher repellent, it is logical to try
Yeah.
and think maybe you could give that to him.
It's one of the things to do when you're stuck, not knowing what to do. Generally,
This isn't
look
obvious.
at the
I'm sorry
items
to-
you have and like combine them in
Sorry-
different ways. What? Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt there, but we now have the file. I used the cake, and it turns out there's the file in the cake.
Yeah.
Usually, like I'm just showing it here. Yeah, the cake has been substituted for a file. Basically, there's usually I don't know what happened there. There's usually I think it might be because I was in the same room as him, but usually there's a cutscene or so when you try and use the cake, he eats it and hits it, like almost breaks his teeth on a file. I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Maybe
So,
it's new
let's go back and
graphics.
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna go and get the idol then. Straight back into the fighting, yeah. I love the fact that even though, like,
Why do you shred the manual of style?
because you need to give stylish confetti to the heavily armed
Ah,
clown,
of course,
obviously.
yes. We.
I just love the fact. Yeah, I just love the fact though that like we could easily get to the idol. We did it last time. We don't need to do this yet. We're doing
Yes.
it anyway.
Yeah, the door is just there at the top of the stairs. It's right there.
Yeah.
Use file on rhinoceros. What?
Yeah. And we now have the idol. Oh, that's a bit more of a violent exit
That was
than
a
last
close
time.
one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could
This
get
could
out
be
of
a
here
problem,
with
I feel.
the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles,
They're just sleeping.
broke into her house,
They just sleep.
The door was unlocked.
and stole one of her most
He has a
valuable
point
pieces
there.
of art.
Yes.
The door was unlocked.
Yes.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well,
I
let's
decided to
hear
go
your
with you'll see in a
explanation.
sec. I decided to go with the LucasArts line.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught
And
this
here is our
fool
first
making
look
off with
at
your idol,
the
Governor.
governor of
He says
Melee
it belonged
Island,
to the
who
museum.
is quite an important character in the
That's
series.
right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard? Oh, just go away, Fester.
Not the voice. The voice acting of the governor is not what I was expecting.
I'll deal with
But
you
you've heard her.
later.
It's the same voice
Yeah,
actress
I know.
from the pre.
For some reason, I remember it
Sorry
differently.
about him.
No, that's the
He's
same
me.
voice actress.
I'm Governor Marley.
Okay.
Governor Elaine Marley.
See, that's another thing I love is the fact
So
that
my
the fact they
idol
went
belongs
back,
in
they
a
made sure to get
museum,
the same
eh?
voice actors. It's the same LeChuck
Yeah.
voice actor. It's the same governor voice actor. It's the
Gosh.
same Guybrush voice actor.
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
I remember in the original graphics, these sort of up close face things
My lookout
didn't
told
look
me
very
that.
good.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet you
She's
since
talking
I
without
heard
moving
your
her lips.
fascinating name.
Well, it's because it's painted
Tell me,
background.
Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one.
She got his name right.
She did
Your
indeed.
face is too sweet.
Oh.
And as you can see,
Well,
you may have
obviously
noticed
not in the
we
mood
just
for
can't
idle
speak
chit-chat,
apparently
are
right
you?
now.
I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do. I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Bull.
I would have loved to been in like the voice recording session where he had to try and pronounce those
really wish I
words.
Yes. And he has all those different options as well.
Yeah. Okay, well at least we got the idol right, so let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
get the hell out of here.
Where do
Done.
you think you're going, Throomway?
Oh.
You know, it's not too late for us to make up and be friends.
As a non-confrontationalist that I am, I'm going to go for the nice
Kill
option.
you and still make it to the bar for happy hour.
He doesn't seem to be
Hand
responding
over
well
your
to it, if
sword.
I'm honest.
No.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my
Oh,
lord.
yeah,
Farewell,
this bit, okay.
pal.
Mm-hmm.
Your troublemaking days on Melee Island
So,
are over.
we are approaching the
plans
end
for
of this
governor
episode,
are
unfortunately.
far too important
We seem to
and
be in
much too
quite the
near
dire
completion
strait right
Oh
now.
no.
to risk letting a
Yeah.
would-be pirate
However will we get out of this one?
away. So long,
Exactly.
Mr. Spice Cake or Droopface or whatever your name is.
And into the drink we go.
This
Oh,
might
no.
actually turn out to be
This has been
Guybrush.
episode.
day.
This has been episode 2 of Dead Air Gaming Let's Play Monkey Island. Hope you join us for the next episode.